Hello everyone. In this class we will revise numbers, and in numbers we will revise types of numbers. Now the problems are in random order, so we will concentrate on each and every problem. Let us begin with the first question. P is equal to 2W plus 2H, W is equals to 11 and H is equals to 9.5, both correct to two significant figures. Find the lower bound and the upper bound of P. Okay, so let us first work out for lower bound. Now P is equal to 2 times W. Now I will write lower bound for W. Now W is corrected to two significant figures, so your 11 is actually lies between 10.5 to 11.5. Now, as I wanted to find lower bound, I will use 10.5 for W plus 2 times. Similarly for H, which is 9.5, it is also corrected to two significant figure. So its a lower bound value is 9.45 and upper bound value is 9.55. And hence I will use 9.45 for lower bound. 2 times 10.5 is 21 plus 2 times 9.45 is 18.9, and hence the lower bound for P is 39.9. Now this significant figure or our number is correct to what decimal place or what significant figure is very important to understand where the actual number lying between. Now to calculate the upper bound for P, I will use upper bound for W, which is 11.5, and upper bound for H, which is 9.55. So thus here the result will be 2 times 11.5 plus 2 times 9.55. The result is 42.1. So our result is 42.1. Now the next problem. Explain why 111 is not a prime number. Now in 111, if you add all the digits, you get answer as 3. Now if the sum of digits is divisible by 3, the number itself is divisible by 3. So if a number is divisible by any number other than 1 and number itself, it is prime number. So why 111 is not prime number? Because 111 is divisible by 3. Now it is definitely divisible by some other numbers also, but if I am able to explain that at least one number, okay, which is not 1 or number itself, which divides this 111, then my purpose is solved. Find a prime number between 110 and 120. Now 110 and 120. 111 we just seen that this is divisible by 3. 112 is also divisible by 3. 113 if I see, it is not divisible by any number. Now to check it whether it is divisible by any number or not, what we can do, simply we can figure out the square number near to it and find out its square root. So I think 11 square number is 121, its square root is 11. So uh, from 2 to 11, I can test whether this number is divisible by any number. Now it is not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, not divisible by 5, not divisible by 7. 7 times 1 is 7, 43 is not divisible, not divisible by 11 as well. So this is your prime number between 110 and 120. So here my answer is 113. Now the next problem, the area of rectangle is 55.2 centimeter square, corrected to 1 decimal place. The length of rectangle is 9 centimeter, corrected to nearest centimeter. We have to calculate the upper bound for the width of the rectangle. Now width of the rectangle is your area divided by length. Now if I want to find upper bound for width, I should use upper bound for area and lower bound for length, so that my division will give me the greatest number. So here upper bound for W will be upper bound for area divided by lower bound for length. Now upper bound for area is corrected to 1 decimal place, so upper bound I will say that it is 55.25, and lower bound for length it is 8.5. So 55.25 divided by 8.5, my result for length is 6.5. So 6.5 centimeter is my upper bound for width. Find the lowest common multiple of 36 and 60. Lowest common multiple is a number which is multiple of 36 as well as 60. It should be the lowest common multiple. Okay, so there are different ways of doing it. Okay, the simple way which we can use is, I will try to find out the common factors of this 30 and 60. Okay, now the common factor, like for 30, it is both are divisible by 2, so I will start with 2. So 2 times 18, and this is 30. Here 2 times 9, and this is 15. 2 times 15. Okay, such kind of questions are generally asked for non-calculator papers. 15. Now this 9 and 15, they are divisible by 3, so 3 times 3 and 3 times 5. Now this 3 and 5 are not divisible by any number, so my LCM will be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay, so 2 times 2 4, 4 times 3 12, 12 times 3 36, 36 times 5 is 180. So 180 is my LCM. So 180 divided by, if I do 36, I get 5, and 60 divided by 180 divided by 60, if I do, I get 3. Now 3 and 5, they don't have anything common, so this is the lowest common multiple. You can, another way what you can do is, you can write all the multiples of 36 and 60 and figure out what is the least common multiple. Okay, now here few numbers are given: 12, 18, 29, 49, 91 and 125. From the list of numbers, write down a cube number. Okay, so 12 not a cube, 18 not a cube, 29 not a cube, 49 not a cube. Okay, so here I find this 125, which is cube of 5. Okay, and a prime number. So 12, 18, they are even numbers, so definitely not a prime number. 29, now 29 does not come in any other numbers table, so 29 is your prime number. Now find the highest common factor. Now highest common factor means highest number or highest factor, I will say that, which is common between both. Okay, so what you can do, this 12 a cube b, you can write it as a product of all its factors. Okay. Now there are two ways. One way is that, okay, you can write them in power form, like 12 is 4 times 3, and 4 is nothing but 2 power 2 times 3 power 1, and this is a power 3, and this is b. Okay. And this 20, a square b square, a square b square, this 20 we can write as 4 times 5, that is 2 times 2 is 4, and 5 times 1, then a square and b square. Now, if I am able to write my numbers like this, then to find out HCF, what we should look for, we should first look for the common things, like here 2 is common, a is common, and b is common. Then I should look for their least power. Now for 2, the power is 2, which is common in both. For a, it is a square, and for b, it is b power 1. So I will say that 4 times a square b is my HCF. Okay, now p is given 2 times w plus h. W is given corrected to nearest whole number. H is correct to nearest whole number. Work out the upper bound for value p. Now you can do this problem yourself. I will move to the next question. HCF, find the highest common factor. Now again, the problem is same as we did just now. So 28x power 5, in terms of power, this is 4 times 7. 4 is what? 2 times 2. So 2 square times 7 type power 1 times x power 5, and this 98 x cube, 98. Now 98, it is if I divide 98 divided by 2, I will get 49. So here I will write this is 2 power 1 times 7 square times x cube. Now for HCF, I will look for the common things. So your common things are 2, then 7, and then x. Now their least powers are like here 1, here it is 1, and here it is 3. So your HCF is 2 times 7 is 14, 14x cube. Now 14x cube, the highest common multiple. Write down the prime number between 30 and 40. Write down prime number. Now one number you have to write. So 31 is a prime number between 30 and 40. There may be some other number also, but as they are asking me only one number, so this is the number. Okay, now f is common factor of 14 and 28. M is a multiple of 10 and 25. P is a prime number. Work out the largest possible value of f divided by mp. Now for largest possible value, f should have the greatest value. So f is common factor of 14 and 28. So the greatest common factor of 14 and 28 is 14. So my numerator is 14. Now denominator m is a common multiple of 10 and 25. Now product of 10 are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 like that, and for 25 it is 25, 50. So you will find that the largest possible common factor, m is a common multiple. Now I will look for the for largest possible value, I should look for the lowest common multiple. Now a lowest common multiple of 10 and 25 is 50. Okay, and p is a prime number. Now for largest value, p should be smallest. So here the smallest prime number is 2. Okay, so your result is 14 divided by 100. Okay, now work out the largest possible value of f divided by mp. So it is 14 divided by 100, which is 0.14. Okay, nice question. It is for 4 marks. Not difficult. Find the highest common factor of 36 and 84. Now you can do it yourself. Here the problem is Alex, Bobby, and Krish share strawberries in the ratio ABC. I will call them as ABC. So the ratio of ABC is 3 to 2. Now C receives 12 strawberries. Calculate the total number of strawberries shared. Now let us consider the total number be x. So here this 12, which Chris received can be find out by using the concept 2 divided by, because the uh, factor, or I say that the ratio for Chris is 2 out of 3 plus 2 plus 2, which is 7. So 2/7 of x is basically given me 12, where x is total number of strawberries. So here it will give me the value of x as 12 times 7 divided by 2. So 2 to 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 times 7 is 42. So your result is 42. In a sale, a shop reduces all prices by 12%. Now, Diana buys a book which has an original price of 6.5. Calculate how much Diana pay for the book. Now, original price is 6.5. Now, the shop is reducing price by 12%. So, minus 12%, which is 12 upon 100 of this 6.5. This is going to be your final price. So, 6.5 minus 12% of, so 6.5 minus 12% of 6.5, this will give me 5.72. So $5.72 is your final price. Okay, now as the price is reducing, you must understand that your final price should be less than the initial price. Now Ilu pays 11 for a toy. Calculate the original price of the toy. Now understand that here, okay, there is a reduction of 12%. Now reduction of 12% on the original price. Now many times students make a mistake that on the final price, which is 11 given here, they apply 12% on this 11. Okay, they add it, okay, as the initial cost should be more, so they add it, but this is absolutely wrong. Okay, your reduction should be on the cost price. Now I don't know the cost price, so I can assume the cost price to be x. So your x minus 12% of this x will give you 11. Okay, so this is 100 minus 12. 100 minus 12 is your 88. So you can say that 88 divided by 100, x is 11, and therefore the value of x is 11 times 100 divided by 88. So this is 12.5. So your original cost is $12.5, which after 12% discount you will sell at $11. Okay, so here I will consider this as a very important problem. Here I find many of you are making mistakes. Now, Ferry invests some money. The rate of interest for the first year is 2.5%. At the end of second year, the overall percentage increase of the Ferry's investment is 6.6%. Find the rate of interest for the second year. Okay, I have to read this question once again. Ferry invests some money. Fine. The rate of interest for the first year is 2.5. At the end of the second year, the overall percentage increase for the Ferry investment is 6.6. So I have to find out the rate of interest for the second year. Now I don't know what is rate of interest for second year, but one thing I know that suppose my initial money is say P. So for the first year, I will increase it by 2.5%. So 2.5 divided by 100. This is going to be my value, okay, of investment at the end of 1 year. Now on this, I apply again some percentage. So that I don't know. Let us consider that as x. So 1 plus x divided by 100 I will apply on this whole, and this will give me p times. Now it is said that at the end of the second year, the overall percentage increase for the Ferry's investment is 6.6. So this is an increase, overall increase. So P into 1 plus wait, 1 plus 6.6 divided by 100. Okay, this is what they want to say, that okay, this will become this. Now this p and p I will cancel, and then 1 plus x divided by 100 will be equal to 1 plus, so 1 plus 6.6, 1 plus 6.6 divided by 100, and this whole thing will be divided by 1 plus 2.5 divided by 100. Result is 26 divided by 25. So this is 26 divided by 25. Now I will subtract 1. So I get x divided by 100 is equals to 1 divided by 25, and therefore I get x is equals to 100 divided by 25, which is 4. So here the result is 4%. A radioactive substance decay at an exponential rate of 2% per day. The initial mass is 80 gram. Find out the mass at the end of 5 days. So your initial weight is, it is given that 80 gram. So your initial weight is 80 gram. We have to find out the mass at the end of 5 days. So it is 1 plus, it is decaying, so it is decreasing. 1 minus 2 divided by 100, okay, for 5 days, so it is power 5. So we will use the formula for exponential decay, or we can say that compound formula, compound interest formula. So it is 80 times 1 minus 2 divided by 100, the whole power 5. So the result is 72.3 gram. Okay, so if nothing is mentioned there, your answer should be in 3 significant figure. If it is angle, it should be in 1 decimal place. Now find how many more whole days after day 5 it take for the mass to reduce to less than 67 gram. Okay, so after 5 days, find the mass at the end of the 5 day. So at the end of the 5 day, now our mass is 72.3. So I will consider that 72.3 as my initial mass, because I want to find number of days after 5 day. So here 1 minus 2 divided by 100. Now power, let us say for n days, I will say that after n days, after this 5 day, the mass is reduced to less than 67. So I will see that when this is less than 67. Now here I have to use trial and error method. So what we do, okay, we first find out what should be the value of 1 minus 2 divided by 100 power n. This is 67 divided by 72.3. So result is 0.927, I will say. Okay, so let us try different values of n and see when I will get value less than this. So 1 minus 2 divided by 100 is 49 divided by 50. Now 49 divided by 50 is 0.98. So 0.98 power, let us start with 5. It will be 0.90. Okay, so 0.98 power 3, if I do, it is 0.94. Okay, so 1 by 1, 1 minus 2 divided by 100 power 3 gives me value as 0.94. Similarly, this is 0.98 power 4. So if I do 0.98 power 4, this will give me value as 0.922. Now this 0.922 is smaller than this. Therefore, I will say that n is equals to 4. So after 4 days, after 5 days, okay, so after 5 days, it will take another 4 days to reduce your mass to less than 67 gram. Okay, so this problem is wonderful. Okay, lot of concepts are clear in this particular problem. Okay, now here from the list, write down a number that is a multiple of 3. Okay, so multiple of 3. Now this under root 196, if you see this under root 196, okay, this is square root of 14. 14 times 14 is 196. So this root 196 is nothing but it is 14. Fine. Now a multiple of 3. So this 12, if you see, 3 times 4 is 12. So here your answer is 12. A cube number. Now a cube number, this 8, if you see, it is a cube of 2. So 8 is a cube number. A prime number, now simple, 5 is a prime number. And an irrational number. Now irrational number is a number which cannot be written in P upon Q form. All the numbers who are not a perfect square, their square roots are always irrational. So root 7 is your irrational number. Now the lowest common multiple of so LCM, for LCM what you do, okay, this 12 x raised to 8, you write this as 2 power 2, 4 times 3 is 12, and this is x power 8. I will write in their powers, and this 8 x power 12, 8 I will write as 2 power 3, and then x power 12 I will write x power 12 only. Now here I need to find out LCM. So for LCM, least common multiple, I will look for the highest powers of all. So 2 power 3 I will take, then 3 power 1 I will take, and then x power 12 I will take. So 2 power 3 is 8, 8 3 is 24. So it is 24 x power 12, 24 x power 12. Okay. Now again, a wonderful question. A grocer sells potatoes, mushrooms, and carrots. The customer buys 3 kg of mushrooms at 1.04 per kg and 4 kg of carrots at 1.28 per kg. Calculate the total cost. So 3 kg of mushroom at 1.04 per kg and 4 kg of carrot at a rate of 1.28. So we will do this calculation. This will give me the total amount. So 3 times 1.04 plus 4 times 1.28. So here result is 8.24. 8.24 is your total cost. Next, in 1 week, the ratio of masses of vegetables sold by the grocer is a ratio is given for potato, mushroom, and carrot. Work out the mass of mushroom sold as a percentage of total mass. So when it is asked as a percentage, let us consider the total mass is 100 only. So you have to calculate the mass of mushroom. Now the ratio for mushroom is 8. Out of this 11 plus 8 is 19. 19 plus 6 is 25. So 8 divided by 25 times 100. 25 times 4, 8 times 4, 32. So it is 32%. Okay, so whenever percentage means out of 100, we have to find out, you can assume your total mass or total number as 100. The total mass of potato, mushroom, and carrot sold is 1500 kg. Find the mass of carrot the grocer sell this week. So mass of carrot. Now for carrot, if you see, your ratio is 6 out of 25. Total mass is given 1500. So 6 out of 25, 6 divided by 25 of 1500 is 360. So 360 kg is your answer. Now the profit the grocer makes selling 1 kg of carrot is 0.75. The profit the grocer makes selling 1 kg of carrot is 0.75. Find the total profit the grocer make by selling the carrot this week. So carrot, he sold 360 kg of carrot, and for 1 kg the profit is 0.75. So for 360 the profit is 360 times 0.75. Answer is 270. So your 270 is answer. On the last day of the week, the grocer reduces the price of 1 kg of potato by 8% to sell at 1.15. Calculate the original price of 1 kg of potato. Now original price you can consider as x, then you reduce this by 8%, so minus 8 divided by 100 times x will give you 1.15. so here 100 minus 8 is 92, so 92 divided by 100 x is 1.15. so therefore x is 1.15 times 100 divided by 92. So your 1.15 times 100 divided by 92, it will be 1.25. So $1.25 is the original price. Now the grocer buys 620 kg of onions, correct to nearest to 20 kg. He packed them into the bags, each containing 5 kg of onions, correct to nearest 1 kg. Calculate the upper bound for the number of bags of the onions that he packs. Now you have to find the upper bound of the number of bag. Let us consider number of bag is n. Now n is going to be equal to your total onions. So your total divided by, you will say that each. I'm writing different symbols, okay, to make them clear. Okay, this T is total kg, this E is each bag, this n is number. Now I have to find the upper bound. So for upper bound, if there is a ratio, it will be upper bound for numerator. So your n upper will be your T upper divided by your E lower. Now T upper, so for total value is 620 kg. It is nearest to 20 kg. So half of it is 10. I will add that. So it becomes 630. And for lower bound, okay, it is corrected to 1 kg, so I will subtract a half kg. So 5 minus half is what? 4.5. So 630 divided by 4.5. 630 divided by 4.5 is 140. So your answer is 140. So number of bags are 140. 140 number of bags. Okay, they are little, I will say that little confusing questions, interesting questions. Now find the highest odd number, that is factor of 60 and a factor of 90. Now highest odd number, that is a factor of 60. Now 60 and 90, if I find out their factors, okay, then or let us represent them as their prime factors. So 2 times 60, if I divide 60 by 4, it can be divisible. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 15 means 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, and 90 if I divide, so it is 2 times 45. So 45 can be divisible by 3. So it is 3. Then 15 is also divisible by 3, and then 5. Okay, now I have to find out the odd number, highest odd number, that is a factor. So definitely I will not consider 2. 2 is common factor, but I will not consider it because it will give me even factor. Okay, so I will concentrate on odd factors only. So here this 3 and this 5, they are the odd numbers. So your highest odd number, that is a factor, is 15. So 15 is the highest odd factor, which is common to both 60 and 90. Okay, again interesting question. Now there are two prime numbers in this list. Work out the sum of these two prime numbers. So your 47, if you see, is a prime number, and this 757 is 7 plus 5 12. It come in 3 stable. This 61 is again a prime number, so their sum is 7 plus 1 8 and 6 plus 4 10. So 108. 108 is your answer. Now complete these statements. The reciprocal of 0.2 is, Now here roughly you can see that reciprocal of 0.2 is 1 upon 0.2, which is nothing but 10 divided by 2, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So reciprocal of 0.2 is 5. A prime number between 90 and 100. So 93 is a prime number between 90 and 100. Basically you should write all the prime numbers between 0 to 100, and if you do this exercise one or two times, you will remember the prime numbers between 0 to 100 yourself. There are 25 prime numbers only. Okay. Also remember that 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. So your prime number starts with 2, and 2 is the only even prime number, right? Now from this list, write down an irrational number. So irrational number, this root 7. Okay, this problem we have already discussed. Root 7 is your irrational number. Okay, so these are few problems from the number, identifying the numbers. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. So let us stop here. I will see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.